Monday. It's 4:20. I decided to make a video of my artwork because I haven't done one in a long time. And it's on the channel. So this one I created last fall. It's called Desert Mage. It's, of course, me, the bunny ears, not me, but my signature. She's holding 8-pointed star. There's a crow on her staff. The black and white feather with the red string. Necklace. Keys. It was just kind of a fun one. I wanted to do more of like a realistic style with her dress. I just wanted to try something new. So that's Desert Mage. And this one is called Fishbowl Eigenstate. And I was just thinking about, an eigenstate in general, like it contains everything within the system and everything. But yeah, here's my signature bunny ears, black and a white fish and a red fish, and fork legs, and headphones. Kind of also like to think of them like the Princess Leia buns a little bit. But I tried to do it and I tried to get AI to do it through prompts to redo it, but it was struggling a bit. So, but I got some cool results, but they weren't the real painting. But squirrel friends. Anyways, that's Fishbowl Eigenstate. Now an 8-point star. And then this one I did a while ago, last year sometime, I don't remember. It's called Follow the Leader. And it's just a fun one. I'm being distracted by the squirrel who wants more peanuts. I have this signature bunny ears, the headphones. She's carrying a torch. And she is leading the way, and she has her foot off the side of the painting here, and it continues here in the end, and she has a red line around it. Where's the black and white? Yeah. And this one is kind of like my other one. I'll show you in a second. I have this fun embedded texture in the background here. It's kind of like carved into the painting itself. So, I don't know. I did that also with this painting too. Still kind of working on that technique. Trying to see like the best layers, but it's fun. It's fun just sitting there doing the little swirlies. And then my latest painting, I did a few weeks ago. It's called Emergence, and it's kind of based on my onion obsession lately that I've been working on for a long time. But basically, it's like the demiurge, or Eldebaoth, or however we say that. But it's also kind of like mixed with the myth of Zeus and Athena, and how like Athena's emerging from Zeus's head, but it's also kind of Sophia, but she's emerging from the demiurge, which is her creation, but she's holding it here in her hand, her creation. There's another squirrel. I'm distracted. Squirrel. Anyways, and then, of course, the red, green, and blue, um, related to my onion. The red is expansion, the green is the mediator, and the blue is the reflection. So, yeah. It's kind of dorky, whatever. So, that's that. Anyways, but I just thought I'd share my paintings. I've been so obsessed with squirrels are gonna come up. Show them. You see my squirrels? they're just sitting there waiting. They're so they're waiting. Yeah, my friends are squirrels. I don't have any real friends. I just hang out with squirrels. Whatever. I guess that's what happens when you're a hermit and they're gonna jump up on the patio. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I guess that's what happens though when you're like engrossed and obsessed with your idea. Like my onion, I've just like that's all I've been thinking about for months, and I'd explain it here, but I think this video is already too long. Oh, there's two bunnies now. What is this? It's like fucking Snow White here. Is that the F word? Sorry. Anyways, but I've just been busy in my head working on that stuff, and I've been reading some books, and I read Walden recently, and I really enjoyed that one. It's one I've been meaning to read for the longest time, by Thoreau, and it really resonated with me. I enjoyed that simple living, going into the woods to live deliberately. But it was fun. Like his little stories were interesting. He even talked about like the little animals that lived around his cabin, and just it was good. It was good. I really enjoyed it. But anyways, so that's been my life. Nothing super exciting or amazing. I've been trying to maybe get back into painting actual pictures. Just haven't felt the motivation to do so for a while. I've been busy, like I said, in my head, and I've been making a lot of AI art, and I think that scratches my creativity. It's just enough that it kind of like a hindrance for me painting something actual, like a physical painting. So that's why I did this one the other day. This one was actually based off of an AI image that I generated before, based on an idea I had. But I don't know. I need to do more artwork. I'm waiting until X has the money, the X money or whatever, X payments that it has with Dogecoin payments, and then I'll be more motivated to actually sell some of my paintings. Just not really in any rush to sell any, but I do need to paint more and make more videos about what I'm doing. So, anyways, that's my life. Have a good one.